Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to bring you another electric vehicle. As you can see, the SUPERSOCO CPX. It's the brand new scooter that it's designed for the urban mobility, so it's designed to be using in the city or around your little tours, little commutes between cities, and nothing much more than that. This scooter has a really special characteristic, which is it fits two person, okay? We have big seats and it's really comfortable. Even for me, I'm a tall guy, and my wife, we can sit on this scooter and ride with it without any issues. It's something that I like. Of course, we are talking about a scooter that's equivalent to the 125 cc's. So if you have the license B or A1, you can ride this scooter without any issues. Also, you can find this scooter, at least in my country, in three colors. Just check their website about the colors. I do like this one, which is it's the one that fits more my channel, which is the blacks and reds. And it being an electric scooter, it is reliable, it is quiet, it is a very interesting scooter to ride. I will have it for this weekend. This is my second day with it, and I'm enjoying very much the scooter. Even the top speed, which is around 90 kilometers an hour, which is more than enough. The range, I'm going to talk to you a little bit when I talk about the batteries, because I did all those calculations. But the main thing is that the scooter really looks good, and it can handle two person, which is amazing. So let's start taking a look at the specs from the front to the rear. Let's start here on the front, where we do have this windscreen, which is not adjustable, which is a shame. At least for us tall guys, it's not in the perfect position. Maybe in the future we'll have a bigger windscreen, or another version of this motorcycle where this can be adjustable and more suitable, at least for us tall guys. We do have the lights. Everything is full LED. The range of the lights are 75 millimeters. The upside down suspension, one disc 240 millimeters with CBS brakes or combined brake system. The rims are 16-inch rims with the cordial tires 100/80 on the front. Moving on to the rear of the motorcycle. First thing that we notice is that we have these two independent seats for the rider and the pillion. And here underneath the rider, it's where we have the battery. I will show you in a while. The lights are full LED, same as on the front. We do have the rack for the top case, which is very nice. Shock absorber mounted on the side. One disc, 180 millimeters with combined brake system. And the rims are 14-inch rims with the tires, the cordial 110/80 on the rear. And talking now about the batteries, which I mentioned before, they are stored here underneath the rider's seat. First of all, we do have here the charger, fast charger, which is nice. With this charger, we can charge the batteries 3 hours and a half. Each battery takes 3 hours and a half to charge. We have the cables, everything. Then we move it here. We do have a kill switch here, so if you know you're going to leave the motorcycle stop for a long period, you disconnect you put it on off, and then we have the space for the two batteries. You either use one or use two. If you use the two, you have a range of 140 kilometers. Of course, if you ride on those speeds until 45 kilometers an hour, which on the city environment it is doable. But if you do have to do commutes between cities, of course you're going to ride a little bit faster, then the range will decrease a little bit. We are talking about 60 volts, 45 amp batteries, each one. And they do weigh around 220 kilograms. They are a little bit heavy, but they are removable, like I said. The good thing is, if you ride with one battery, of course the range is less, but you have storage capacity. If you ride with two batteries, you have more range, but you do not have any storage on this scooter. Another thing is standard on every scooter. It comes with all those protections, overload, heat and everything, so you don't have to worry about that on the scooter, which is really nice. And this one, it's very interesting, because when you put it to charge, where the charger hits here on the front, or if you remove it and use the charger, if you buy with the two batteries, it comes with this cable with two ends where you can connect, and it charges one battery, so it takes 3.5 hours to charge the first, and once it finishes, it automatically starts charging the second battery, which means you do not have to wake at the middle of the night to disconnect one battery to connect to the other. So basically it's a very interesting solution, and I do like it. And here works exactly the same. If you charge it there, it charges the first battery. When it's full, then it starts charging the second battery. So this is battery A. Battery B, it's the one more in front. And basically, this is the information about the battery. Then we do have the engine, which is a patent engine on the aluminum swing arm with the maximum power of 4,800 watts, 171 newtons, and we do have the field orientation control, which is basically the mechanism that knows how much throttle you are giving to the motorcycle. It does all the calculations to give you the proper delivery to the rear wheel in order to have the smoothest ride. Regarding the seat height, we are talking about 760 millimeters, so everyone will reach the floor without any problems on this scooter. Just pay attention, I am with the central stand on, but I still can reach the floor without any problems. And then if I move a little bit forward, more easy it is. Then we do have the riding position, 90 degrees, or something like this, racing position, more sportive position, which is nice. Even me, I'm a tall guy, we do have a lot of space here on the motorcycle, which I like. The handlebar, I'll talk to you while riding. One thing I forgot to mention, because I already recorded that part, is that we do have a reverse on this scooter, which is quite nice. You press the reverse button, give it throttle, the motorcycle will do the reverse. Then you release the throttle, it will show there an F on the screen, which it doesn't mean it is ready. It means that you can move forward, but it's limited to 20 kilometers an hour. You have to press reverse again until you see the riding mode, or 1, 2, or 3, and then it is released to ride properly. Another thing, USB plug, place to hold your things like wallet, coins or something like that, a hook for your bags. We have the place to put the keys here. I don't know the name of this in English, but the good thing is that either you can use the keys or you can use the remote, which is here, which is basically has 3 buttons, which is lock the motorcycle, unlock the motorcycle, and connect the motorcycle. Okay, as you can listen by the sound, it is connected now. So, and then you do the reverse, you disconnect the motorcycle, and you lock the motorcycle. I'm going to unlock it before the alarm will start ringing, and I don't want that. Final things. The weight of the motorcycle, 115 kilograms with 1 battery, 135 kilograms with 2 batteries. That's why I said each battery weighs around 20 kilograms. So let's connect it and let's hit the road. Okay guys, here I am on board of the CPX, the SUPERSOCO, the scooter, and luckily I'm finding a little bit of traffic, and it's a good thing. So like this, you can see how she behaves in the middle of traffic for an everyday commute, which she behaves really nice because she's very light, she's not compact, she's a scooter and a big scooter, but she does this like it is her natural habitat, and this is where she also feels comfortable to ride, like this, everyday commutes and everything, little tours inside your city, small commutes, not much more than that. And basically this is something that I just wanted to show you, and thank God it's rush hour and you can see how she behaves in traffic. Other things, the lights in front, full LED. Again, I tried it in my garage and I do think that they shine well, they are very bright, so you will not have any problems at night seeing the road. Then you do have here this handlebar, where basically on this side you have the high beams, low beams, the blinkers, okay, left and right, they do blink on different positions on the dashboard. The only thing is that you arm the blinkers and then you have to push the button back to the center to disarm the blinkers, and then we have a horn. On this side we have the kill switch of the motorcycle, and we have 3 riding modes, 1, 2 and 3, and basically what this, it limits the speed of the motorcycle. The number 1 limits it to 50 kilometers an hour on the dashboard, the number 2 to 70 kilometers an hour, and the number 3 to the limit that you are able to do. It's gonna depend on your weight, the weather and the roads and all that stuff, but I was able to do 105 kilometers an hour on the dashboard on the Portuguese review, which on this GPS it was around the 93 kilometers an hour, which is the speed that they do announce that, which is the top speed that they do announce that this scooter can do. And I think it is a really good speed for your everyday commutes, and like I said, for your little tours around the city. It's wonderful scooter. Because I'm going to talk to you about that, because of the batteries. But before we reach the batteries, we do have this really nice clock or dashboard here, which basically has the range here on the top. It has the indication of the batteries, the percentage, this is the amperage, then you have the speed, we have the mode that we are riding, ambient temperature 34 degrees, then we do have a clock, and here is the temperature of the batteries. All very simple clock or dashboard. It has all the information that you need. It's visible, except when there is direct sunlight hitting this clock, it is impossible to see anything. And I had that issue today around the lunch hour, when the sun was directly on top of me. I couldn't see anything on the clock or dashboard. And the good thing is these batteries, they are removable, so you can charge, you can take them home, take it to your room, charge it on your room, and they take around 3.5 hours each to charge. Okay, they do supply you with a fast charger, which is good. Either you buy the 1 battery or the 2 batteries, the fast charger is the same. The only difference is if you buy with the 2 batteries, they do supply you a split cable where you can charge both batteries one at a time. Okay, not at the same time, one at a time. So the system is smart. It charges the first one, then when the first one is charged, it automatically starts charging the second battery, which is really good, because if you have 2 batteries upstairs in your house, you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night or 3.5 hours later to go and change the plug for one battery for the other. So really nice. And again, I think I mentioned, of course, you can charge directly with the batteries on the motorcycle. As usual, I'm just telling you that they are removable, and that is an extra for me. This extra, it's very important, because I do not have a plug on my garage, so I took the batteries upstairs to charge it. So this is one of the things I like about this scooter. Moving on, we have here a USB plug, so if you want to charge something, a little storage compartment which is open, it should be closed. Here is where you put the keys. I only use this here to lock the steering. I don't need to ride with the keys here. It's only here because the motorcycle was locked and I unlocked it, and I decided to connect the motorcycle like this. But you do have the remote here where you can lock, unlock and start the motorcycle with the remote, and just have the keys in your pocket. Other interesting things about the motorcycle: the riding position, it's the 90 degrees, the feet 90 degrees like this, or you can push them a little bit like this, like some kind of racing position, which it's not the most practical for me. Okay, I'm an old guy, I do prefer having it 90 degrees or stretching to the front, but stretching to the front, it's impossible, because that's the only way I could do it. I prefer 90 degrees. This one is more sportive look, and it's not my cup of tea. but the comfort of the motorcycle is really good. The seat is super wide, super large, and it is comfortable enough. It's the first electrical scooter that really has place for two person, okay, the rider and the pillion, without them being on top of each other. The only thing here on this scooter I would buy, it's the top case, so I could carry my stuff, my computer, my filming gear, especially on the days when it's raining. And I just remember now, because I hit the bumps, the suspensions, they are good for your everyday commute. They do absorb the impacts if you ride slow like this. But if you find those big bumps on the road that are meant to make you really stop and you are distracted, trust me, you will feel the impact on your lower back, because at a little bit more speed and a bigger bump, it's not as comfortable as I would expect. But for everyday commute, my friends, nothing to complain. The brakes, they do their job really well, no problems with the brakes. Just let them pass. I like it. Of course, it's a 125 or similar to a 125, so there is I can go here, this one. I'm looking at the GPS because I have to go someplace which I don't know. I was talking about the brakes. They do their job just fine. What else? The speed here, between the dashboard speed and the real speed, there's a difference of 10 kilometers an hour. I mean, the slower you go, the slower is the difference. Okay, now it's 22, it's 21 here. The faster you go, the bigger gap, the difference increases, and the biggest gap, it's 10 kilometers an hour. So if I'm here 105, here I was at 93, so it was 7 or 8 kilometers an hour difference. Basically, that's it. Oh, I just looked now, I didn't even mention this in the Portuguese. We have a hook here if you want to carry your groceries, which is nice. And we have traffic. Of course, we have always traffic here. People on the middle of the road in the intersection, and no one does anything. Good thing is that I'm not in a hurry. I just minding my own business, so I can do this. So if I was in a hurry, I would try to overtake them, but at the moment I'm really not worrying about that, just doing what I have to do. And basically this is it, guys. I don't think I have anything else to add to this review. I just want to remind you my partnership with CarTrack, the GPS tracker for your motorcycle. There's a link down in the description which gives you the first month free. I do think this motorcycle does have it has alarm, and I do think it has a GPS tracker standard, or it's an extra that you can buy. Either way, on the specs I already talked about that. And I want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, follow my other networks so you know what I'm up to. Give your thumbs up, give your comments, because I always try to reply to each and every one of you, and I really hope I can see you in the next one. Bye!